Hey guys, are you interested in a movie about murder, therapy, and tape over mouth?
Yes.
There you go. You can answer.
Yes.
Then, according to IMDb, you're gonna love Schizoid.
Very good.
Is that how you say that? Schizoid.
Schizoid.
My name is Brian Lee. To my right, who you just heard.
Christopher Lee.
To my left.
Bran.
And we're going to call it Loose Cannon for right now, I guess.
Loose Cannon.
Loose, yes. Yes.
Not Lou. Cannon.
Lou Cannon. No related.
To Frank Cannon.
Who's that? Oh, the thing that we just watched.
Yes.
There's a TV show. I'll show you the clip later.
Yeah.
So just a quick rundown of what this podcast / YouTube series thing is going to be. So there was this production company called the Cannon Group. A lot of them are notoriously just
low budget.
Yes, low budget. So the one that we're talking about today is from 1980. Schizoid, like you said, this was your choice, Brandan?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Settle down.
Sorry.
Now, even though it's a new podcast, does not mean we are not gonna not be alcoholics.
That's a lot of knots.
So actually, we're double fisting today. One's a coffee. This is Morning in America. Morning spelled MOURNING. America spelled with a K, and it's backwards. This is Dark Matter Coffee's collaboration with Rise Against. That's a band.
Yeah.
So that's the coffee that we're drinking. And then, Brandan, you pick the beer. You tell me what it is.
Cloudcatcher Milkshake IPA. Let's see. Our fabled Cloudcatcher roams the sunset, sweeping up every stray
Cumulonimbus. I used to know how to say it. It's a fucking cloud. Cumulonimbus.
Sweeping every stray cloud. She has one mission: to capture the key ingredient to our hazy, smooth milkshake IPA. Hop forward with notes of creamsicle and peach. It delivers a citrus-like burst alongside its velvety texture. Her risk is your delicious reward.
I don't like that last sentence.
Hey, you know what?
It's not bad.
Oh, it better be good.
All the cans.
It is velvety.
Velvety.
That is a word that they use, right?
Is it? Where'd you see that?
I said it.
Velvety texture. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Guys,
Oh, yes.
Brand, would you recommend Schizoid?
Yes.
Interesting.
The reason I recommend it because I laughed like a lot throughout of it, even though it was like, supposed to be like tense and like
Yeah, this is technically a horror movie.
Yeah,
technically.
I laughed quite a bit watching this.
Brian, would you recommend?
No.
Okay. I would not either.
It was so funny.
Well, you're gonna go out on your shield on this one, buddy.
That's fine. That's fine. Christopher Lloyd.
Yes.
I'm
and
just-
before we actually get into it, for people, listeners, watchers who have not seen the movie or know even what it is, because I didn't know. Oh, Lord. Spilling coffee on the first episode.
I'm not used to the things. Okay, continue.
Yeah, 3 drinks. That's so many. Schizoid. The plot is an advice columnist brings receiving threatening and knocking things over. An advice columnist begins receiving threatening notes from an anonymous stalker. Meanwhile, members of her group therapy session are being murdered by an unknown assailant.
What was that?
I was just thinking about a part. It was really funny.
Which one?
The part where
Get on mic!
well, I'm getting coffee. Oh, okay.
Spill it again.
Give you a sippy cup next
so
time.
the part at the what's the end though that I was thinking of?
That's fine.
Okay, so when the
Spoilers.
the daughter when she's got the gun and she's pointing it, and then the ex-husband or whoever he was, she's just like, did you do it? Did you kill him?
Oh, yeah.
Did you do anything? Like his face.
Yeah, but did you do it? That's the question. Did you do it?
I just thought it was silly.
The first jump scare of this movie is an egg falling from the fridge. That's the level of
The way that she cleans the egg
Oh
up
my
is
God,
so
dude.
horrible. Like, it's like those infomercials.
Dude, yes!
That's exactly what I thought of.
Having a hard time cleaning up messy messes, and it's like,
Why can't I lift this egg up? It's oh god.
and she's like fucking wiping it up like a fucking asshole. She's like,
just smearing it more.
pretty much.
Oh man. And like she's like so like upset. She's like, why can't I lift this runny egg with my fingers? It was so great.
I mean, what is the best way to clean up an egg?
Oh, I just whenever if I break an egg or there's like crack an egg and there's whatever, I just take a ton of paper towels and then just kind of do like the scoop.
Yeah.
Awesome way if you want to take out the yolk, or like if you're like doing like if you need to separate it like for a recipe, dude, take an empty water bottle and just squeeze it and then let go and it goes and it fucking sucks up the yolk.
Really?
Boom!
Oh, I didn't know that. I always do the crack it in half and the back and forth.
That's a stupid way, Brand.
I did with the future.
Water bottle future.
Rascals.
Plastic. The future.
Then very quickly, there's just 5 women in a hot tub.
All with Amish hair?
naked?
Oh, that's who.
Oh yeah.
All naked, Amish hair.
Yes.
Was it Amish hair?
Yeah, I felt like it. They were all like, because they're all.
I mean, they're all up. I just assume because they're in the hot tub.
They look like pioneers.
And at first, I didn't understand the freeze frame. I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, freeze frame. I'm like, it was just like, I'm like, I didn't realize someone was taking pictures of them. I'm like, oh,
But
this is
like those photos didn't come into play in the plot at all.
No, not at all. No.
So like they could have just done like the binocular view and like called it a day.
Teeth Girl was very annoying.
Yes. I was about to say which one, but yes. The one who was really trying to sell the joke of hang him by his tonsils.
Yes.
String him up by his tonsils. No.
Yeah.
And later on, she was making weird noises like. I'm like, what? She did it. She was like making like weird noises, and I can't remember. But I
just remember when she was running away from the killer later on, they like ADR'd her like heels clicking on the street. So I was like, where's that metronome coming from?
Oh yeah, no. I wrote down the noises. Very synthy soundtrack.
Yes. Yeah. I thought that I liked the music.
I didn't.
Well, because to me, it reminded me of like, of course, the 70s horror music.
Yeah,
That's what. And I
But a lot of those are so bad, though.
They can be, but
It was like distorted fretless bass.
Yeah, I think it was. I think the music more during the middle is when I was like, okay, that's not bad. That's the stuff I really got. I enjoyed. I liked. So it was the first, not the first one, but after the hot tub scene, it was so one of them on the bike, right? She's on
The girl in the yellow jacket.
Yep.
Yes.
Like she could have like, oh, there's a car behind me. Let's just move over a couple feet and I'll be fine. And like, I don't understand that. She's like, oh, honey, let's take the side road and get some honey.
Yeah,
I was
like, I thought that was her house, but no, it was like a deserted farm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was no reason for her to go down that street. I thought I was like, oh my God, this is so shit.
And then the one part that did give me a chuckle is, so basically, she's bicycling away from the murderer who's in a car.
Yeah.
So, and she goes to this abandoned honey farm, because that's a thing. So, but she like runs into the house, and then like she turned into like the Juggernaut, because she like would hit a door and it would just explode into pieces. And she did that like 2 or 3 times. And the door was like,
That door exploded in a fit of joy.
the cow skull jump scare.
Yes.
I died. I was dying. I was like, that is so fake. Oh, it killed
And
me.
I think, and it's funny too, because she screamed when she saw it.
Yes.
So it looked like the skull was screaming.
Yeah. Oh, it was really good.
And then she dies. Scissors to the gut. Oh wait,
Yeah.
the Scissors had their own theme song.
Yeah.
Because every time, because he keep
in the glove box.
He keeps them in the glove box, and it's like Bennett.
That's right.
Did not to be confused with, because it reminded me of either 2001: A Space Odyssey / Ric Flair's theme.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like, "Da-da, woo!"
Oh, Ric Flair. He'll die soon. Those shoes the killer was wearing, he had like loafers. They look like regular slippers. I'm like, that's not really conducive to stalking women to kill them. Like, if you like, they're running. How are you gonna run on those shoes? Yeah, it really was just like, oh my god.
Some guy was wearing like in the sauna. He was wearing like
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstock like sandals, and like he was really sweaty, and it sopped down into the into the sandals, and they were the noisiest. He was like screech. I'm
gonna throw up.
Why? It's just sweat and sweaty sandals.
I'm just thinking of it like pooling.
Oh, it was so funny. It was like,
oh, that's so gross.
It was a good time. Doug, the columnist's ex-husband.
Yes.
So when they're first talking in the office, he's wearing this suit jacket, and it looks so hot, and itchy, and it was very.
None of the clothes looked comfortable. None of them. It was too close to the 70s to where it was still like skin tight stuff, and
his patches were really big on his elbow.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Like
I did notice that.
Really, like
They're like forearm patches.
Landing strips on his fucking.
No holes in these ones.
And then Christopher Lloyd shows up a little bit later.
Yeah, and
yes.
All I heard was the Back to the Future voice the entire time.
It's so weird because
the boiler, Marty.
Because in this he like wasn't eccentric at all.
No.
I know.
No.
It was disappointing. Like I wish he was.
Because he was like in Taxi.
He was like goofball. Yeah, whack. I like. Yeah, that's a good term. Whack. Yeah, yeah.
No, one of the very first scenes that he's in, the dialogue is it's the main character who I forget her name, Christopher Lloyd.
Jane.
I'll believe you.
Jane.
That sounds right.
Yeah, sure.
So they're both arriving to this group therapy session, which I don't understand that whole concept, but whatever.
It's weird.
They're walking into the therapy session, and Christopher Lloyd is apparently a janitor or whatever.
Maintenance dude,
yeah. But he goes, "Oh, you got some boiler problems." And she goes, "I don't even have any hot water." And he responds with, "It's the boiler. You do all the boiler work."
Some solid writing.
That's another part I was laughing at. It was pretty dumb.
One part that really gave me the skeevies. So Klaus, the German guy who looks very German.
Yes.
So he's like just kind of like staring out the window, like watching everybody arrive to group. And then like he looks over and like there's this girl in the doorway. And like, you know, she's getting naked. And like they're both like staring at each other. And what's her fucking name?
Girl. Just call her girl.
Hold on.
I didn't write down any
I
character
have
names.
no names.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But he's like, so-and-so. And she's like, Daddy? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. First time I'm like, oh, what's going on? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, did you notice during the session, the dude's cigarette, the German guy's cigarette, the ash was like as long. It was the entire cigarette basically, or at least half of it.
Yeah,
it freaked me out just staring at it the whole time. I'm like,
it's gonna fall.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Teeth
funny.
girl talks.
She reminded me of a female Willem Dafoe.
Yes,
her teeth.
Yes,
her face.
Yeah, I wrote the line, yeah, Rosemary.
Oh, wait. What was it? Was there a weird door scene?
No, well, I have it to where when Teeth Girl gets in the car and she goes, and she sits because she sat on a napkin.
Yes.
And then she eats what was on the napkin.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, you can fucking die.
Yeah, that was gross.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It was,
oh, that's what it was. The
Teeth Girl?
Yeah, no, the main chick. Yeah, the main chick.
Jane,
where
maybe.
she's like walking, I don't know, it was an elevator or something, and then the black dude walks in there.
Oh,
I'm like, that is so racist, like unbelievably. I'm like, oh
and
my
God. Like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, yes.
She is very threatened by a black man in a white mesh t-shirt.
Yes.
And he's walking, he gives her keys, the door opens, the guy's like, oh, your hair!
Oh my God.
You shaved your afro, I don't believe it!
The overly flamboyant boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, you chopped it all off! And I'm like, okay,
Oh, it was so
like not all your neighbors need to know.
It's so great.
Oh god.
Yeah, the main woman was like jumpy at everything. Like no matter what.
Oh yeah,
she was scared. It'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get you. Like she. Oh, it was too
did not
much for
trust
me.
anyone.
When Jane was first going into her apartment, like she's like goes to the mailbox, and the one I thought it said Frazier, and that was the last name, and then the first was like AF. I'm like, yeah, Frazier as fuck. But that wasn't the case. Teeth Girl.
Yes.
I'm not obsessed with Teeth Girl. I swear.
No,
She's a stripper.
she stands out in this movie.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not always in good ways.
No.
So she's a stripper, and then
Yeah.
like she goes like backstage after she does terrible dancing.
Yeah, her dancing it was like go ahead.
I was just gonna say Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yes,
Okay, great. Yeah, awesome.
But you just imagine a stripper dancing like Elaine. That's basically what it was.
Which probably explains why when she goes back to count her money, she gets $8.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Is that a lot for 1980?
I don't know.
It's not great regardless.
I'm sure those gas prices weren't great.
Wasn't that the gas crisis?
I
That was
believe
70s.
it was like right at the end though of it. Maybe we're at the end of the gas crisis. Something. Who said busting my chops? That really made me happy.
Was it Teeth Girl?
I don't think it was. I think it was a guy. He was like, "Oh, it's busting my chops." And I was like, no one uses that anymore. That was awesome.
So the
It was one of the cops. It was one of the cops that busted my chops.
So this relates to that.
Yeah.
So columnist girl, yeah, she keeps getting these like threatening letters and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So she takes him to the police station and she's like, I need your guys' help. I need your help. Maybe a sign that you shouldn't go to these guys is they're talking, and then the one cop's like, "Cup, where's my cup?"
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if you have trouble finding your own fucking cup,
Well, and then there's like, oh, it's a hoax. Oh, everything. Like everyone was wrong about everything during the entire movie.
right?
Everybody was wrong.
But
It
then,
was just so. Oh man.
but then also, like at one point, like he just to prove how inept and how lazy they are. he's
Yeah.
like, you think it's someone in your group? You should probably look into that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
We don't have the time or manpower to look into those murders.
Yeah. Oh God.
And I love when they go down to the morgue and stuff. It's like, it's fine to go look at bodies.
Yeah, after that, they show but then later, after I don't know what the whole premise is, but they like show her like all these murder scene photos.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It's like, I feel like that's evidence.
Right, yeah.
Well, and
Should
the
you be
thing,
showing this to her?
they show her photos, and she's like, "Oh, that's my friend."
Yeah.
Like 100% positive. Like IDs her. They're like, "Oh, well, you need to come down to the morgue and actually see the body."
Right,
to ID
yeah,
it.
yeah. I
It's
need
like,
to make a phone call first. And then the shrink comes
The
and.
one more guy. It's like, do you have so and so? He's like, I'll show you what I got on ice. He's just like super nonchalant.
Dude, and was the German psychiatrist banging everyone?
Yes,
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was at least three different women that
I
he
was like,
showed banging.
jeez. Yeah, he did this the stripper, and I was like,
Against
like,
the water
Yeah,
heater.
yeah. He was going to town
Which,
too.
you know, that's pretty, like, borderline pornography.
Oh yeah.
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 Which
Throughout the movie, whenever he'd kiss a girl, he would grab her
head.
But he'd grab like a Rubik's Cube. Like, I need to figure this out.
clearly you've never been kissed by a German before.
No.
Click, 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 It's a
Yes, yeah. I need to speak the language of the Rubik's Cube. Click, 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 click.
I liked when the ex-husband, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna wallpaper my fucking office." So
In the ugliest patterns.
yeah.
He's like, this one or this one. They're like, they're both butt fucking ugly.
Yeah.
But so like it shows the scene where he puts up one piece and he's like, and then he takes a break.
Done for the day.
Like, all right, eat that candy bar. Which
And it looks like he had been like staying overnight for like hours.
Yeah.
And he had put up one roll.
Yeah.
we'll call it a night.
Yeah, I was. I really didn't know like who the scissoring person was.
Yes.
Like, so I thought that was,
I didn't either.
Yeah, I thought it was like, well, that's pretty cool. Like they played it off like they didn't give really anything away to
Right.
make you realize who it was. You couldn't really guess either. So it was that was nice.
That's strange because usually you're like, oh, I knew what it was.
Right,
all along.
exactly.
So
And to
after
think
this-
such a low budget movie, you'd think you'd be able to figure
Right.
it out.
After the stripper got killed, I knew who it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And what clued me off was, so the first time Jane, I think, gets a letter, she's like, oh, I got a letter, which I do. The ex-husband is like, oh, don't go to the police. Don't do that. And like, I thought nothing of it.
I haven't kissed
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But then when she got a second letter, she's like, oh, I'm thinking about maybe taking this to police as evidence. And the ex is like, no, don't do that.
I think I'm going to have to do something myself.
No!
I was like, oh, he's guilty.
Oh, wow. That didn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought he was just like trying to protect his ex-wife or
Right.
wife or
But
something.
towards the end, they kind of make it sound like it's like the German guy's daughter.
That's what I... Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like first one I was like, oh, am I wrong? But then I was right.
I'm like, okay, it could be the German guy. It could be the daughter. And then really the husband didn't even connect. Not until later.
Yeah.
Not until when there was the daughter in the room. And like the way she was acting, I was like, okay, she definitely is not the killer. So it's got to be like either the dad or this husband here. So
When they're all in the office, so like the ex-husband's there, and then because they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna designate this one phone line for you to call so we can listen
Yeah,
in. We'll
yeah.
print in the paper,
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. And so, the ex-husband who's the killer, Jane, and then the daughter shows up. So they're all there and stuff like that. And then Klaus shows up.
Yeah, yeah.
And like there's this shootout at one point, and I think it was the husband where he's hiding behind
Yes.
the poster board.
Yeah.
And he's like moving like really slowly, like Hogan's Alley, like the Nintendo game.
yeah.
Or
I know that you don't want me to see you.
yeah, it's like or like a Bugs Bunny kind of
Yeah.
like. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the lady in the hot tub that got stabbed.
Yes.
That part?
Yeah.
No, they didn't find her. There's like she just
yeah,
there was no reason for her to die. She just died. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, cover her up. Okay, now we'll just end the movie.
Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
don't like her face either.
I was just gonna say, I like how the killer kills her.
Yes, yes.
And then puts the pool cover on top.
Yeah.
Don't want any leaves in here.
Yeah,
Gross.
yeah.
How about the switches though? How fucking shoddy was
yeah.
that?
Oh yeah.
Switch.
So it's like turn the power on.
So it's like
Yeah,
a two-gang fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like no cover on it, like
Yeah,
exposed
wires.
wires.
Yeah.
Like, because what I want to do when I get out of a hot tub and I'm all fucking wet is fucking touch an electrical
of
box.
course.
The fucking idiots. But
There's also the kill at the in the garage with the like making out couple, which
Yes.
so like the couple, the guy like getting down to business, and that was notable for two reasons. One, and the guy was like, oh, let's get some privacy. So he has this giant stick that closes the garage door.
Yeah.
So like, was that just always hanging from the ceiling to grab?
yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Well, that was weird.
Right.
But then, like, so they're getting down to business, and he unzips her shorts, but like, calling them high-waisted shorts is an understatement. They're like low-ribbed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because like he unzips it, and like her belly button is at the bottom.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like,
I like when the daughter had the freak out and he just like, come talk to me, just talk to me.
Oh my god!
And she's running,
in the garage.
and he just like no, and then she closes the gate, the little gate, like leave me alone. Close the gate. It's like a foot and a half high. It's like this will stop you.
But I like how he's like explaining everything. He's like,
Oh right.
why are you running the engine?
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
supposed to run the engine
Yeah.
in the closed garage.
Yeah.
Cut the motor. I'm getting an axe now. And it's just like, oh, yeah, that,
Mine got.
oh,
That
God.
got me. The mine got.
Oh,
man.
dude, when the ex-husband drops the N-bomb. Nazi.
Oh, I was gonna be like, did I miss it?
You would.
I liked how the husband was holding the gun.
Looney
Right in
Tunes
front
style?
of him. Like, I'm gonna get you. Pew pew. Man, when he was hiding, like he was like between the two boxes on the shelves, and he was holding it like right in front of his face to shoot. I'm like, that recoil is gonna break your nose, dude.
Oh, my tooth.
Yeah. Oh man.
I.
Yeah, and then how did it end? Oh, that's right. I remember.
All the fighting is happening in the office.
Yeah. Right.
The police come, like, kick down the door.
Yeah.
And like one of the cops is like winding up, and then like Christopher Lloyd like comes sauntering down the stairs,
Right.
like, oh wait, no, let's have him open.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
And then Christopher Lloyd's just like
Super nonchalant about it.
Oh, I'll get the door.
Right. They're like, open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'm getting paid hourly. I don't give a shit.
The only other note I have is during the awkward dinner with the German guy, Jane, and his daughter.
Oh, God.
Super awkward and very cringy.
Yeah.
Just not good. But at one point, the daughter's like, I don't need to wear mother's dresses. And then tears it off Hulk Hogan style.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's just like, she runs away.
Speak English mit mir. I'm an American. You think it's so awful to wear mother's dress? Well, I won't wear it anymore. I won't wear it anymore.
And then, yeah, the ending is very abrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Because basically, once the X gets killed, it's like credits.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, because it's still playing while the credits are going, and then just freeze frames all of a sudden.
I kind of, the ending was okay.
Yeah.
You know, you knew the guy wasn't going to kill. So what happens is they're shooting, and then the German guy tackles the husband or whatever, and they get in a fight, and then the husband's getting hammer fisted in the back, like in his on his back, but not really hit hard. He's like
weird. It's very like pro wrestling.
Right,
Like,
yeah, exactly, yeah. And then his daughter is behind that guy with the scissors in the air, trying to stab him.
Waving him around like she just doesn't care.
Exactly.
Right.
But she doesn't know if she wants to stab him.
right.
And then the other woman's like, no, don't do it. But then once she does, she's like, you did it, yay! It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was like one of the very few interesting things. It's like, oh, is she actually gonna stab her?
Yeah. I
Like,
wasn't sure she was
like,
going
really
to.
thinking about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm like, that
Maybe for
was
too
pretty
long,
good.
but she was thinking about it.
So,
Only one piece of trivia, and that was the writer and director David Paulson. He was told by the producers that he had 1 month to have a screenplay ready. It had to be shot under $1 million. It could feature Klaus Kinski, which is the German guy,
Right.
who I guess is a big star, but I've
really?
never.
oh wow, yeah, never heard him.
Very German looking. He looks like a fucked up dog.
The big head.
Do you have a big head? I think it's the haircut.
That could have been the
It might
haircut.
have been both.
Yeah, it could have been both. Yeah, because it could have been really short hair, just a massive head. I don't know.
And that's all I have. No box office or anything like that.
Brand, do you still recommend this movie? Schizoid from 1980.
Yeah, I do. I just because there's enough parts in it that to make me laugh to where I could watch it through. If there was only like 2 or 3 parts where I would laugh, I would be like, oh no, don't bother. But
Right.
I was laughing through the entire thing, so it was a nice
And it was what, hour and a half?
hour and a half.
40?
Yeah. So it was like short enough.
A little over
Yeah.
an hour and a half.
Yeah, short enough to just to be a quick movie. Yeah, I thought and it was funny enough. So
Yeah, and it was interesting because especially compared to like all horror movies of today, everything was in like during the day. So everything was like very bright.
Right,
So that was kind of interesting, but
Yeah.
they really didn't do anything with it.
yeah. It's too bad.
I don't recommend it.
No.
No.
I still don't.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry.
There's,
No, I don't care. I just have better
there's
taste.
some chuckles,
Right.
but there wasn't enough.
Not enough for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Not enough chuckles. Sorry. Cool. So that's Brand's pick. And then
Next week will be Link.
Yes, which was your pick.
It was.
Don't have a sign out. Can't use the same one from the other podcast.
Boom, boom.
Oh, there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, probably mostly gentlemen, best thing you can do is support us and like us and comment on each specific kind of platform that you can. If you're going to watch us on YouTube, subscribe and like us and comment. If you're going to listen to us, probably listen on YouTube and a Podcast Addict and Stitcher and like, comment, and then we'll see you then. I only got 3 more seconds. Bye-bye.